Hey, small business owners, thanks for tuning in. This is the Big Small Expert, a show for independent retailers that gives you tips and tricks on how to make your business stand out in a sea of big box retailers. I'm your host, the Big Small Expert, Melissa Palermo. I opened my first retail store almost 20 years ago, and since that time, my passion for small business has continued to grow and grow. In today's episode, I want to talk about being the face of your business and just how valuable that really is. For more small business tips and tricks, subscribe to this podcast and check the show notes on how we can connect through social media. So, being the face of your business, whether you shy away from the spotlight, you're more of an introvert, or you just love to be the center of attention. The value of being the face of your business is huge, absolutely huge. So recently I was talking to the wife of one of the brothers. There's two brothers that own a very, very successful restaurant in my area. So I was talking to one of the wives, and she had said that she was in the restaurant and some man came in and said he was friends with her brother-in-law. Now, this woman had never seen that man before in her life. Never heard his name, never knew anything about him. Chances are she would if he was really friends with her brother-in-law. However, for that customer to feel so comfortable to say that they're friends is huge. You cannot buy that kind of loyalty. That means, friends speak kindly about their friends. Friends recommend their businesses, their friends' businesses. They care about their friends' businesses. Are they really friends? Probably not. I'm sure they don't hang out in real life. But that person is so invested in the success of that business. It's huge. Try finding that at a big box retailer. Who is the face of Walmart? That's what I want to know. You're not going to have that. There is only one, or potentially more, but there is only one business owner of your business. So get out there and start interacting with people. Joining civic clubs. I know that time is really, really valuable. And before I had kids, I had a lot more time that I was able to, certainly run my business, but then go and I joined the Rotary Club and I joined some other, revitalization organizations in my town and other civic groups. And while part of that was doing good for me and for my soul, the other part of it was I am the face of my business. I am attached to doing good in my community. I am one of you. I am a community member. I live here. I pay taxes here. I own a business here. I am part of the group. And that's huge. Absolutely huge. So I'm going to encourage you, and I know, it's really hard to get out. It's really hard to meet people. I'm going to be honest. As a grown-up, it's definitely hard to, let's say, make friends. You're not necessarily looking to make friends. You are looking for avenues that allow for you and your business to be talked about, to be noticed, to be looked at with importance, and with positivity. That's it. You want your business and certainly yourself to be tied to something positive. So I'm going to encourage you to look up an organization, something in your area. It could be anything. It could be something that is related to your family. It could be coaching your child's soccer team. It could be, being part of a beautification committee that plants flowers every spring. It could be anything. As I said, it could be the Rotary Club. It could be the Lions Club. It could be all sorts of things. I am going to also caution you when you're doing that, think about what are the members of that civic group and what is it that that civic group does. So for us here, say the Lions Club. The Lions Club is a much older demographic, and the types of good works that they do did not necessarily feed my soul. It just didn't speak to me, which is why I chose the Rotary Club. And I mean, this is not an advertisement for the Rotary Club, but it is definitely an advertisement for you to become the face of your business. Now, here's another way that you can become the face of your business. Back in the day, I had my car wrapped with vinyl lettering to advertise my business, which meant many things. I got noticed a lot, which was great. So if I traveled anywhere, certainly my website was on there. People would stop and talk to me about my business. It was really, really fun. It was great. But it also meant that I had to drive like a very considerate, nice, non-aggressive driver. I didn't want to be running late. I didn't want to be cutting people off. And I don't normally do this, but I certainly wasn't giving people the middle finger or anything like that, because by driving that vehicle with my business name all over it, I am the face of that business. And that reflects upon me. So yes, I am, it could be that I am in my own personal time. I'm not working. I'm not doing business. I'm just being me. But while I have anything on me, whether it's my car, a shirt, a hat, anything that had my business name on it, I am representing that business. And that is huge. A lot of times I find, the internet is it's an incredible tool. We really have something amazing at our fingertips that we can use. But I have found that there are many people who feel brave behind a keyboard and might be a little quick to say something negative that they would not say to the person or to the politician or to the other business owner. So I have come across business owners who will say negative things and put it out there on social media. And that is another reflection of you as the business owner and your business. You don't want to be looked at as someone who is pulling everybody down. Nobody wants to be part of that. Not at all. The drama, people are attracted to drama. Don't get me wrong. That's why reality TV is so popular. I've watched The Real Housewives of many, many cities and seasons because it's very, very dramatic. However, it all comes down to sales, right? That bottom line, that number, how much you are taking in, how much profit you are making at the end of the year. That's what drives it all. That's what tells you whether you are doing it right, you're doing it wrong, and what you can improve upon. And so by tying yourself to positive things in your area, that only serves to encourage people to shop with you. Here's another one. This is definitely a missed opportunity, I think, by many small businesses. So I believe it is a national campaign where you can adopt a highway. So in our state, in Pennsylvania, I had looked into it, and we have our governing body of the roads and the adopt a highway system is called PennDOT. So Pennsylvania Department of Transportation. So I contacted PennDOT, and it was really easy to adopt a highway. You just needed to figure out, and they knew what sections of highway were not adopted. And you needed to figure out something that was close to your business, that got a lot of eyes. And what was the requirement? For us, it was to go along we'll say it was like a mile section, and pick up trash twice a year. So once in the spring, once in the fall, and that was it. And then my business name was on the side of the road, on an Adopt the Highway sign, said it was sponsored by my business, and lo and behold, there are eyes just going down that road every single day, seeing my business name, knowing that I care about the community, or the business cares about the community. I'm part of the community. And it was free, actually. The only cost to me was my time, my energy. I paid my employees to come pick up trash as well, twice a year. Plus, as a humanitarian, it was just a good thing in general. We all know littering and having garbage everywhere. It's not something positive. So it really was a great, great thing, and so inexpensive, and not something that a big box retailer will necessarily do. Because let's face it, they have a corporate structure, so they'll maybe take out billboards, they'll take out maybe radio ads or whatever. They will advertise. And as a small business, we don't have the ability to pay for all of those things, billboards and things like that. So actually getting our name out there in the same place, but tied to something positive, is huge. It is of great value. So don't be afraid to use your face, to use your name, to tell people who you are, what your business is. And I'm not talking about where you just go and meet new people and, hi, my name's Melissa Palermo. I own the Big Small Expert, and I'm going to tell you all about it. No, but usually that's how small talk happens. What's your job? What's your career? What do you do? That kind of thing. And people will get to know you. And that actually, in the long run, will help you forge relationships. Incredible relationships that you would never otherwise have, that can benefit you in the future. And of course, the other person as well. So that is it. I'm telling you, go do it tonight. Go find an organization. Find a couple of organizations. Decide where your time will be best well spent and join. Do it. It's hard, I know, but just go and join. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in to the Big Small Expert. Again, I am the Big Small Expert, Melissa Palermo, and I will catch you again on our next episode.